So this is just a quick video to show you how to use some feature scripts. So if I'm going to create a sketch here, and I'll just select the top plane, center point rectangle, and to normalize my view. So let's just say I've got a square here, 4 inches by 4 inches. And I am just going to extrude that to be 1/8 of an inch. So I'm going to make a little thing in plywood to test something out. So this one I'm going to sketch in the top as well. And I'm just going to do a corner rectangle. Again, and to normalize my view. And I'll set that to be 1/8. And I'm just going to extrude that. And I'm going to create a new one, 4 inches, just like that. And if I mirror that part along that plane, I should have a second one. Everything fits. So let's just edit that quickly. Make sure that it's new. Okay, so I have 3 parts. Now, within the feature scripts, you can add a custom feature, and you just search for laser joint. You should be able to find this, and you can see there's a lot of copies and stuff. So you want to find the right one. So I have already found it. So I got a few in here. So there's my laser joint. So there's a couple options here. I can do single or I can do automatic. I'm going to do the automatic. I just select the 3 points. I select how many pins there are. So by selecting 4 pins, that's the result. If I change that to 3, it reduces it. I always add an allowance, and I found 0.005 seems to work really well. So if I do that, just like that, you can see I've got parts that are laser jointed. So that's really, really handy. If you're doing a box, it works really well. I've often done it with a box with walls on the inside. I do prefer walls on the inside to have like a slot, so that like the top piece has a slot here and the bottom piece has a slot there. So they just slide onto each other. But doing the exterior walls with finger joints works really well. Okay, so now that I have that done, I have another feature script. And again, you can add them. It's called Auto Layout. And this is where I can select. Our laser cutter has 24 inches by 12 inches. And I don't need much spacing. But if I was to do this on the CNC router, I could change that to a much bigger spacing. And just like that, I now have a spacing set up. And I can take that part studio. If I take the 3 parts, I'll just create an assembly from them. There we go. And what I can now do is create a drawing from this. And I've set up a laser cutting template, but you could just use one of these. My template, I'll show you that very quickly here, has one view. It has a top view. And I want to make sure my scale is 1:1 and it's top view. And I can just place this on. But the reason with my template is it's the same dimensions as my laser cutter, 24 inches by 12 inches. It sets the color to red. So I do need to go in and change the width of these lines in either Illustrator or Inkscape to be able to cut them. So, but that's not a big deal, and everything's laid out.